MS&LL.com was asked about the Browns and their key to success. Well, obviously it's Baker Mayfield, but the defense is an underrated component of the Cleveland's success. Denzel Ward is graded out as one of the better cornerbacks in single coverage, and Cleveland adds several high draft picks in Grady Williams, Grant Delpit, and Carl Joseph into the fold. The defensive line is loaded with talent also, particularly Myles Garrett, who has the highest graded pass rusher off the edge in the entire league at the time of his suspension last year, and that talent just stays on the field. So it's obviously it's Baker Mayfield, but it's got to be more than that. Who do you think, out of the names I listed or didn't list, who do you think has to have a superb season?
Well, as you said, Mayfield is the straw that stirs the drink because NFL quarterback is the most important position in all of sports, in my opinion. So no matter who your quarterback is, no matter what your team is, your quarterback's got to be good or you're not going anywhere unless you have this absolute 1985 Chicago Bears type defense. Then you can carry some average quarterback play. But Mayfield, Nick Chubb has got to be really good. I do think they could. Of course, I pray it doesn't happen. But if Chubb is to be dinged, you would think they could survive it, at least in the short term, with a guy like Kareem Hunt. But Chubb is incredibly important for what he brings. Those are the two guys on the offensive side that jump off the page to me. And then defensively, of course, Myles, but he has to stay on the field. He has to play every game. He can't get suspended, can't get injured. And, you might even go to an an offensive lineman and talk about how important maybe the center Treader is or something to that effect. But my first three would be Mayfield, Chubb, and Myles.
I know that all teams are in the same situation here because of just what's going on in the NFL and in the world. But do you think that Baker can come away the fact that he's not going to have day-to-day, or he hasn't had day-to-day contact with his new head coach and Stefanski, and now it's going to be called on each of them to get along together without really knowing each other?
I mean, you would think it would be difficult, but a guy of Mayfield with Mayfield's personality, I mean, I would trust him to overcome that type of obstacle. I think even though he's relatively young as far as an NFL career goes, he's still got a lot of moxie, and I know not a lot of his bravado might have been chipped away last year because he struggled, but I think he'll be fine mentally, and as long as he's fine physically, I look for him to have a nice bounce back season for the Browns.
All right.